What up, everybody? It's Sinny, and this is Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. And today is part 2 of our speedrun of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. And it's any percent current patch. And here we go. We just got done killing the 4 Rottens to get our 1 million souls. So now we're going to go pop those souls. The old dead one soul, 3 of them. Pop those. Use 3 Soul of the Rottens, and that'll get us all the way to 1 million. So now if I had showed you my soul memory, or had time to do that, it would show that I have over 1 million soul memory. You might be able to, yeah, so over 1 million soul memory. That's all you need to get through the Shrine of Winter, is over 1 million soul memory. At least 1 million soul memory. You don't have to have like 1 million souls in your little counter down in the right hand corner. You don't have to, you know, you can spend the souls. You don't have to like hold them or anything. So you just have to have 1 million soul memory. So right there we got 50 endurance, 40 strength, 45 dex, and I think 13 or 14 vitality or something like that. Sorry, I missed that part, but you can, if you look it up, it'll tell you what stats to put it into, but I think that's pretty accurate there. Now I'm going to take off our armor because we don't need that anymore. No more armor. You're going to be totally naked for the rest of the time. And sorry if you can hear dumbass kids in the background. They just yell and scream all day. It's hard to record here. So now we go to the Shaded Woods bonfire, and we're going to head to the Shrine of Winter. And I went and looked up the who is the world record holder for this speedrun, and it's a person called Prepaying Death. So I was wrong about it being Fearful Ferret. That is, he is the world record holder of Dark Souls 2, not Scholar of the First Sin. Prepaying Death is the world record holder of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, any percent current patch, the exact thing I'm doing right now. So it's Prepaying Death. I just wanted to clear that up. So here's the Shrine of Winter. Normally you'd have to kill Lost Sinner and Duke's Dear Freya and the Rotten and all 4 of them to make it through this door. But if you get 1 million soul memory and you kill the Rotten 4 times, you can also get through. So just jump off that cliff there, run past these phantoms. They can hit you pretty hard and stun lock you, so make sure you don't get too close. And we're gonna head to the castle. So, and the other thing I wanted to say was the world record is 56 minutes. So 56 minutes and 9 seconds or something like that. And right now I'm just trying to get better and better based on in-game time. I think that's real time. So I don't know what my real time would be, but my goal right now is just not to die while completing a speed run, and to always get my personal best whenever, you know, that's my goal, to get my personal best. So there's the Emerald Herald there. We're just gonna be going up here and opening these doors, just running as fast as we can. You can see we have a lot more stamina now because we put 50 in endurance. Okay, so we need to kill these crossbowmen, and their souls will go into those statues, and you have to get both statues activated to have them turn the switches there to open the door. So you also have to lure one of these guys back to this statue, because he's a little bit too far away if you kill him right away. So make sure to bring him a little bit closer to that statue. You don't want to I always run up and kill the left guy first, because he's standing right next to the statue, so you can get that first one activated pretty easily. The second one is a little bit harder because the crossbow guy is a little bit too far, so if you kill him in 2 shots, his soul won't go into the statue, it'll go into you. So you have to hit him once and then like go back and stand next to the statue, and then lure him a little bit closer, so it'll go into the statue, activate the golem, and then he'll turn the switch for you. And then you just have to wait for the doors to open. This is a part here where I learned recently that you don't have to kill this guy. You can just wait till he activates and then open the door, and he can't hit you. Or if he does hit you, it's no big deal. You just drop down here and sayonara, you never have to see him again. So you don't need to fight that guy, you don't need to wait for him or anything, you can just run behind him and open the door as soon as he activates. Right here, you're going to open this door to this bonfire, but this guy, this royal swordsman, he always gets in here too fast. So I would like to sit down at the bonfire and just make him disappear, but I've only been able to do that like one time out of like so many freaking times I've been here. So he almost always makes it in the room before you can sit at the bonfire. So I just kill him real fast. It's no big deal. It takes like 1 second. What I'm doing here is putting on my charcoal pine resin, equipping my bow. So that's what I did there in my inventory. The ideal way to do this is to use the great club and just smash that guy. I think he smashes in like 1 or 2 hits if you do it that way. I just use the rapier. The only thing I really use the great club for is the crystal lizards, but the world record path that uses the great club for more. Oh yeah, and also the congregation, I use it on them too. But the world record path also uses it to kill that guy there for some reason. I think it kills him a little bit faster than the rapier, but not like it's too much faster. It's not a big deal. Do it whatever way you want to do it. I'm done with the great club as far as I'm concerned, so go in here, roll as soon as you see daylight on the doors. The poison usually doesn't mess with you unless you touch that chest or linger too long in that room. Just blaze through here. Let's go up these stairs. There's gonna be an invader, but just don't even worry about him. Just keep going to the fog, the fog gate. This guy will hit you sometimes, but not if you just hustle past him. There's the queen. What's up, bitch? Bye, bitch. Hi, bitch. Bye, bitch. Alright, go in here, equip your bow, shoot the guy that is up on the upper level there with the bow and arrow, and he'll just come down. You don't have to. I used to think you had to lure the other guy over there to knock down the to knock it down so he'll fall down. The bow and arrow guy will fall down because you make this guy knock it down so he falls down, but that's not true. You don't have to do that. You just have to shoot him once with the bow and arrow, 1 arrow, and that'll make him come after you. He gets all pissed off. You shot me with the arrow, bitch. I'm gonna come down here and get you. So you don't even have to like make this guy knock down his little perch or anything, which you just did right there. So that's what that's what I used to do, is make him knock down the perch, but you don't have to anymore. Just go in, shoot him, run over, kill him real fast. He dies really fast. He has way less health than the one that's standing on the ground level. And that's that. And the guy, even the one on the ground level, is pretty easy too. I don't know if I've ever died on that boss either. So the last giant and those dragon riders, I don't think I've ever died on those bosses. Maybe once on the twin dragon riders, like I got comboed or something with the arrow to the face and then a couple splashes from the other one or something, but I can't say for 100% sure I never died on that fight during a speedrun, but you know, whatever. They're pretty easy. Kill the ghost because he's gonna fuck with you while you open the door. Open the door, these 2 mannequin dudes are gonna jump down. Kill one, and then you're gonna need one to activate the golem statue in the other room. So bring them back to this other room with all these stone statues, and bring them next to the switch. You gotta activate the golem. The ideal way, the way I did not do, the way that you're supposed to do this, is lure them in here and then shoot them with your bow and arrow as they're running towards the switch, and then finish them off when they're at the switch. I like to kill one and then play it safe, and then make sure I'm just one-on-one with the guy and make sure I kill him in the right spot. If you screw that part up, you waste a ton of time, and you might as well start over. So just play it safe until you're like trying to save every second you can, and then do it the other way. It's no big deal really either way, but it's a little bit safer to like kill one guy and then save the other guy for the switch and the golem. There was a horse in that room, a big horse, like the chariot horse type deal. Just run by him. He can't catch you if you just sprint by him. He's never hit me once, so as long as you sprint right by him, he won't hit you ever. So don't mess with him. Don't linger around in that room, and you'll be fine. Just run straight by him, and you'll be fine. If you need to do anything like pop souls, any inventory management, discarding any armor, popping any souls, fixing your tool belt, if you need to do anything, do it right now while you're going up this elevator, because you got time to do it. I'm discarding some things, I'm adding some things to my quick belt, discarding anything I don't need. Also, another thing, when you first get to this part, that bonfire right before this elevator, you don't have to light it up. You can just run right by it and head straight to the ladder and climb up the ladder and do all that stuff. I used to sit at it every time I ran by it, and that wasted a lot of time. And also, when you're coming up that elevator there, if you get to the edge, make sure you don't fall off, because you can definitely fall off. I fell off before. And then you backstep, and then you run and jump. You can get up to the door before the elevator's fully all the way up. So just go in here, grab the thing out of this chest here, then homeward bound back. I think you can also do a dark sign, because you don't need souls anymore. You're not gonna level up anymore. You're not gonna buy anything else. So even popping souls on the elevator, you don't even need to do that really, unless you're like playing it super safe and you're gonna head back to Majula one more time, which is something I used to do. I don't do it anymore, but like with the Mirror Knight's soul and the Guardian Dragon's soul and the Dragon Rider's soul, all that shit, if you want to use those souls to maybe give yourself more vitality or something, then by all means head back to Majula real fast, but just know you're going to waste about 5 minutes doing that. And you better do really good on everything else and not die on the Throne Watcher and Defender or anything. There's a special way to fight this guy, I guess. It's called Mirror Knight Tactics, and I don't know what that is. I haven't looked it up yet. I usually do fine against him. He only kills me, like, I don't know, every once in a while he'll kill me. As long as you don't get hit like as long as you don't get like hit 3 times in a row, you should be fine. If you get hit, just get the hell out of there and heal. Like I just got hit there. I didn't get hit too bad, so I didn't get the hell out. But now I'm gonna get the hell out of there because I got hit pretty bad. If you drop below half health, make sure you get far away and heal up. And he does like to rush you when you're healing, so make sure you're pretty far away when you heal. And there's some hillbilly on a motorcycle outside, so hopefully you didn't hear that either. So a bunch of hillbillies around here screaming and yelling just for no reason, so sorry about that. Mirror Knight. So another thing about the Looking Glass Knight is that his shield is always active. He doesn't have to be blocking or anything. If you hit his shield, you're not going to hit him. It's going to block just like he's blocking. When he does this, he's summoning a NPC invader to help him fight, so just beat the fuck out of him while he's doing that. And if he's that close to being dead, just finish him off and don't worry about the invader. If he has a little more health than that, if he summons the invader when he has like half health, then you might want to kill the invader because it doesn't take too long to kill him. I get the ring out of this chest because it's a magic defense ring, so it's good for the Shrine of Amana. You're not supposed to get that on the ideal path, on the what's the word I kept saying a million times in the first video? The optimal path. It's not on the optimal path to get that what's it called? Spell Quartz ring or whatever. But it does help with the Shrine of Amana and the spells that they shoot at you that home in on you and everything. So I like to put it on because you're not going to need the silver ring anymore. You're not going to need the cat ring more than like once or twice. So there's pretty much an empty ring slot that you are not using. So you might as well have a few more magic defense points. Right here is the Shrine of Amana, probably the hardest part in the whole speedrun. Still hard for me. I'm getting way better at it. That's probably the thing I'm improving on the most recently is the Shrine of Amana. Like this would be a run killer every time. I've said this a few times. Right there, I fucked up. I was supposed to get on the edge and just drop all the way down. Now I just wasted time going down the stairs. But if you do a strong attack there, you'll end up on the edge and you can just drop down without getting hurt too bad. I kill these guys just because they'll chase after you and combo you to death if you don't, but you're not supposed to. They drop humanity, which is good if you're dying a lot, but hopefully you're not if you're doing a speedrun. This guy, you gotta... I don't know. I like to kill everything because the shrine is so hard. Eventually you're supposed to just run by everything, and especially in the beginning part right here, you're supposed to just run by everything. There's a part later on where you're supposed to kill stuff, but right here you're just supposed to run by everything, and it gets hard when they catch up to you and they hit you and then they combo you to death, so I like to kill a few things. I don't kill every single enemy on this in this area, but I kill a few that are close to the path to make it a little easier on myself. Another thing is these guys right here, they can drop a shield, the slumbering dragon shield or something, and it'll give you stamina recovery just like a grass crest shield. So if they drop that, I like to pick it up and wear it because it just gives me more stamina recovery in it. If you get lucky and you get it, like, it's not part of the optimal ideal path of this speed run that Gooner and Prepaying Death are doing, but I think if you can kill one of those guys, pick it up, put it on, it definitely helps a little bit. I don't know if it's, you know, the best way to do things, if it's, I don't know, but it is a stamina recovery shield. And putting it on a naked character, I think it would really help out. Just putting on a little bit of weight for that extra stamina recovery. And this is the hardest part, I think, in the whole freaking speed run right here. Run and jump up here, or run and jump off of here. There's gonna be a little frog guy chasing you while you're getting shot by like 3 or 4 different priests or whatever they're called. I like to kill that guy and then kill this one while rolling and dodging and healing. I almost died there. I'm so close to dying. Luckily I got that kill, dodged the magic, barely missed there, almost died there. That magic was so close it probably burned my back air off. And just heal up, take a breather right here. You can't get hit here unless you're super unlucky, as long as you kill that little frog guy. Kill this one just to make sure, you know, just to make sure it doesn't shoot me in the back. But that was the hardest part. From that bonfire, the last bonfire, to right here is pretty much the hardest part. And now you're pretty much out of the woods. Once you get to around here, you're pretty much out of the woods. So kill that guy, kill this little zombie frog or whatever you want to call it. Do one-on-one with the magic chick here. She's dead now. The magic bitch. And these guys, the archdrakes, you want to use your bow and arrow, shoot them, and just pull them pretty much. Pull them to this spot right here and kill them, because it's going to be pretty difficult to get through the fog gate up there if you don't kill these archdrakes. So just shoot them with your bow and arrow. Shoot this guy, and then shoot this guy. And if you do that, that'll be enough to get through the fog gate. So just go over to this little island and wait on them to get to you, or you can go a little bit further and kill them and meet them halfway or whatever. I like to kill them and try to get a archdrake shield or whatever, slumbering shield, and just to make sure they're out of my way pretty much. I don't want to have to deal with them while I'm going through the fog up there. And this part is seen as one of the harder parts, but I've never had trouble with it because I killed those guys and I get through the fog pretty easy. But if you don't kill those guys, it's pretty hard to get through this fog right up here. Kill her, kill that magic bitch. This other magic bitch is just a healer, so she won't fuck with you, so don't worry about her. And then head through the fog, and you've just did the hardest part in the whole speed run. If you can get through there without dying, you're doing really good. And we haven't died yet, believe it or not. And the spot that I do die, because I'm gonna tell you now, I do die, is really stupid, and I could have avoided it, and I could have done a no-death run, and I fucking hate myself, because I could have shaved like 10 minutes off my time, probably, and did a no-death run if I didn't do this one stupid, risky thing that I did. And you will see it soon. Here we're just gonna pretty much trudge along the side of the cliff here. There's a cliff to your left, so don't go too far to your left or you'll die. Just walk along the cliff there. You can kill her, or you can just try to run by her. I like to kill her to get her out of my way, because you're going to be invaded by Peculiar Candelar. And if he hits you twice, he can kill you. 2 or 3 times, sometimes 1 time. It depends which spell he does. But I like to get rid of him because he definitely can kill you, and he has a 1 shot, he has a 2 shot, and he has a 3 shot. If he hits you with the wrong combo, you can die. But I like to just knock him off one of the cliffs. It's the easiest way to do it, I'd say. But he didn't make it off that cliff, and he died. Which is a pretty big waste of time with dealing with him, but, you know, if you don't, then he can hit you in the back with the 1-shot magic spell, and your run's over. But down here, we're heading to the Demon of Song, which is another pretty easy boss. I have died on him, though. Sometimes he'll grab you and eat you, and that's a 1-shot. But I've learned to deal with that pretty well. I've been doing way better on him, too. It's like the further and further you get, the less you mess up in the beginning, the further you get in the run, the more you get to practice the second half of the run, the better you get at that, and it's just, you do better and better that way. You can hit him once right when he opens his covering thing, but after that, dodge his attack, and then you can run in and hit him. Just make sure you're healed up. You can pretty much destroy him if you get the right combo. You see, he's almost dead with the lightning on the rapier. It hits him pretty hard. That move won't kill you, but it sucks to get hit by. And he's almost dead. He'll be dead on the next shot. Boom, and we beat him. The one thing to look out for with the Demon of Song is his grab move. If he grabs you, you're dead. So be careful when he's covered up and you can't hit him. As soon as he uncovers, if you want to play it super safe, just be backing up and getting ready to dodge. I like to hit him once and then do that, but if you want to play it super safe, just be backing up and be ready to dodge right then. Because you can always get your hits in after he attacks. Just once he attacks and you dodge it, run up and hit him like 4 times, and you only have to do that 2 or 3 times and he's dead. This guy's just a nuisance. You can parry him and kill him if you're feeling, you know, risky. He's killed me once or twice, and it's so annoying to die to that guy right there. I feel like such a noob, but it's happened like once or twice. Here we're on another elevator, so we can do some more inventory management without wasting any time. But you also want to be ready to jump towards the hallway that you're going to go down. Popping the soul, I don't really need to, though, because we're not going to be spending any more souls, so it don't matter. You should be just looking for the hallway. There it is. Let's go. Here's another part where I've improved recently. I used to sit at this bonfire and get a radiant gem around the side of the stairs there, but I don't anymore. I just run right by it all. You don't need to sit there. You don't need to light it up. You don't need to do anything there. This guy, just get by him. You can hit him, you can kill him, or you can just ignore him. Just don't get killed by him. This guy, you just want to hit him a couple times so he gets out of the hallway. Here comes a hillbilly in their car, so if you hear a big rumbling loud car, it's a hillbilly that I live next to. Screaming and yelling like hillbillies outside, of course. Alright, so here we go. We passed up all those magic bitches. Running through the hallway. Dude says halt, but we don't produce any light, so we're just, fuck you, dude, we're out of here. Keep running, and go through the fog here, and we're gonna head to a bonfire. And you could skip this bonfire too, but I like to not skip it because there's a few hard parts in this in the crypt here. There's a part with some armor with the big shield guys and Invader, and they kind of sandwich you in, and you can die there. So if you don't hit any of these bonfires in the crypt, you're gonna be way back at the Shrine of Amana, and you're gonna be screwed, and you're gonna have to start all the way over. So I like to hit that one bonfire right there. Eventually I won't, but for now I'm still hitting it. And you got to get through this area pretty quick because those Grim Reaper looking magic dudes will come out of those statues and start hitting you. This part is super hard. You got to shoot a bow and arrow right in the right spot, and those two guys will turn around and you can just slip right by them. But if you miss the shot, then you got to deal with this Invader, you got to deal with the Ghost, you got to deal with the 2 shield guys. So This is another spot where I could improve big time. And that is pretty much the story of this part 2 of 2 here on the speedrun. Is a lot of improvement can be made by me. I had to fight that invader. Usually if you get by the spot where the invader spawns, you shoot an arrow into the doorway pretty much behind these shield guys. They'll turn around and look at the spot that you shot, and you can just slip by them. You don't have to fight the invader. You slip by these two guys pretty easy, and you drop down this hole. Turn to the left, go down the hallway to the left. Take a left here to hit the switch just for safety, so you have a path from the bonfire in case you screw up. Like, once again, the optimal path, I don't think you hit that switch. You just keep going and you kill Velstad, but this part, just run. Sprint. You're gonna kill one stamina bar, but and what I do here is I just run around them to the left, and I have to roll once. Roll the Dragon Rider once. That's all you have to do. And here we have Velstad. Velstad the Royal Aegis. I don't know how to say that. Do some gold pine resin. He's not too bad. He has a weird hitbox. Like his weapon is weird. Like it hits you, it'll hit behind him. When he swings, it'll hit behind him a little bit. He has like a crazy, I don't know, like a 300-degree cone when he swings. It's not like a 180-degree cone. It's like a 300-degree cone, and there's like a 60% area of that circle that you can get in and be safe. Hit him a bunch while he's powering up here, just like with the Looking Glass Knight. You want to hit him as much as you can, or heal up while he's doing that, because he can't do anything except for cast that spell. Now he's even more powerful. He's got some dark magic, so be really careful. He hit me there, as you can see, that crazy hitbox he has on his weapon. It's fucked up. He almost hit me there, probably, even though I was way out of the way. You just gotta be really careful, and like when you roll, you gotta roll way further out of the way than you think. His weapon is just big, and when he does this magic, it's a blessing kinda, cause he's never hit me with that. As long as you run to the side, you'll be fine. Just don't stand in front of him when he casts that spell, and you'll be fine. Like, he's never hit me with that. That's like a blessing when he does that shit, cause I can get a free couple hits in on him while he's powering up that projectile spell. That's nothing. Like, here he goes again. He's gonna shoot it. I mean, he will turn a little bit to shoot it towards you, but his turning is really slow, so it's pretty easy to just run to the side and dodge that. As long as you don't stop and stand there and let him hit you, you'll be fine. And I could probably kill him way faster than this, but kind of playing it safe. I haven't died yet. This is one of the last bosses. I don't want to screw it up, so there he is. He's dead. He's pretty slow. He just has, like I said, he has a weird 300-degree hitbox with his weapon, so just make sure you roll like way out of the way, way further than you think when he's swinging at you. Just gotta get way out of the way of it. Putting on the King's Ring, because we're going to be using that coming up here shortly. Use a Homeward Bone, get out of here. But we just picked up the King's Ring. Right there next to Vendrick, wandering around naked with a sword dragon. And since I hit this bonfire, I have to do a little port to Shaded Ruins. The Ruin Fork bonfire. We're going to head through that gate. The King's Gate door. We're going to head through a King's Ring door right here, right up ahead, right where you pick up the red tearstone ring. If you picked up the red tearstone ring, you probably don't need advice from me, because you're doing really much better than I am, because I don't use the red tearstone ring. But that's where it would be. It's right there. You see that right there? That's the red tearstone ring, and that poop water down there. That's when the ogre turns around and takes a piss and makes that poop water there. That's where the red tearstone ring is, and that piss water, poop, shit water there, behind the ogre. This guy, we're just fighting him while the door's opening, pretty much. Make sure you have the King's Ring on to open this door. That's what I'm talking about when I say a King's Ring door. The black and gold door that only opens when you wear the King's Ring. Here we are at Aldea's Keep. But yeah, that's where you would pick up the red tearstone ring if you wanted to. It's in the poop water behind the ogre there with the 2 doggies. Right before that door, the King's Ring door there. Here is going to be Lucatiel's brother. Lucatiel's brother. Aslatiel of Mira. So when she talks about her brother, that's him right there. Just a little lore for you. Running here, if you jump on these stairs, it'll glide you right past that thing. So jumping on stairs is a little bit faster than running, I think, but it uses a little more stamina. You gotta jump right here. That'll get you the shortcut. That is a good shortcut. Saves you a lot of time. You don't have to run up those stairs on the side. As soon as you get to the switch, Aslatiel runs away like a bitch, so you don't have to deal with him anymore. This part, you just want to run. Right there is a Radiant Life Gem if you want it, under that table. I used to get it, but I don't anymore. Steadily improving, doing less safety things. That's all you can do. Here, this ogre's going to blast through the door, so stand right there and you'll be fine. Open this door. Don't have to worry about an ogre blasting through this one. But an ogre will blast through this one, so buff your weapon, and that's enough time. Actually, don't do that. You just want to run in front of the door a little bit, then get out of the way of the door and stand where you stood on the other door that the ogre busted through, and buff your weapon to the side of the door. I fucked up and buffed it right in front of the door like an idiot. Here you can hit the dragon's head right here, and then run to his feet, and if you get super lucky, you can kill him right here. I never get lucky, and he always flies up in the air and fucks me. I think I've got lucky like once or twice, and he's stayed on the ground the whole time. But this would definitely waste a lot of time. I could do better on this fight. It's all about luck on this guy. He's barely ever killed me. He probably has once or twice. But this is all about how lucky you get. It's RNG. There's no way you're gonna kill him. You gotta hope that he stays on the ground, basically. If he flies up in the air, it's gonna be slow. So gold pine resin, hit his legs. Hope he doesn't fly up in the air too much. When he does fly up in the air, run to the edge of the arena and heal up. You could use a bow and arrow, I guess, on him. That's what I should be doing, I guess. I think I'll do that from now on. Maybe poison him. I guess I can't poison him because I'd have to go to fucking the dwarf. Well, I could at least use my bow and arrow. Do a little damage on him, I guess. But yeah, this fight was way slow. You can definitely kill him way faster than this. If you get lucky enough and if he does a couple stomps, if he does like 2 stomps in a row, you can kill him without him flying away. If he doesn't do, if you don't kill him within like 1 or 2 stomps, he's probably gonna fly away. If he doesn't stomp and he just flies away, you're screwed by RNG. So it just sucks. You don't really ever die, but you can waste a bunch of time there, so it's a run killer without killing you. We've got all these souls that we're not going to use, but I'm just popping them. If you want to, you could go back to Majula right now and get a bunch of vitality or whatever. Vigor, whatever you want to call it. HP, if you want. It'll take you like 5 extra minutes, but if you're doing really good and you've only died like once, and you're worried about the Throne Watcher and Defender, or getting to the Ancient Dragon, or the King, the Giant Lord, or one of those fights, and you're really worried and you suck at one of those fights, then maybe you want some extra HP, you could head back to Majula real fast and use all these souls that you got from all these bosses you've killed after the Shrine of Winter. But that's definitely not optimal. That's definitely not recommended on the world record path. So, and I don't do that anymore. I used to. When I was learning the run, I used to head back to Majula around now to use all the boss souls that I've been getting since the Shrine of Winter. Get on the zip line, just skip this whole area. You want to roll on the bridge. It's the fastest way to get across this bridge is to roll. I think that's been confirmed. I like to light up this bonfire because there is a spot that I die coming up, and it sucks, and it pisses me off because it wastes so much time, and it's not a boss or anything. I'll tell you where. Everything's cool until like right before the ancient dragon. Just keep running. These guys will attack you, but they don't attack you right away. The big guys do attack you right away, but you can just kind of run around them. As long as you run to their back, you know what I mean? You'll be fine. I like to shoot this guy to get his attention. Then I like to run a little bit over here, a little bit over here to draw him away from this door. Then just run around his back, like I was saying. Run around behind him to where he can't hit you. Go through the door quickly. You want to draw him away from the door a little bit. That's why I took a little longer route there. And I shot him with the arrow to get his attention. Because if he's closer to the door, he's going to hit you while you're opening the door. But that's not the hard part. That's just the appetizer to the hard part. This right here is the hard part. Not exactly this guy. Just the two guys right here. These two idiots. See, it almost killed me there. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how to get by them consistently without dying, because that really screws you up if you die there. Here's the Ashen Mist Heart. It's what you need to go into the giant memories, and we gotta go in the giant memories to kill the giant lord. So all you gotta do is talk to the dragon. Well, as soon as you get the Ashen Mist Heart, get the hell out of there with the Dark Sign or a Homeward Bone. Here we are. We're just gonna head to... Where are we heading? Oh, we're almost done. We just gotta head to the Cardinal Tower bonfire, and we gotta fight the giant lord. We haven't died yet. But here's my biggest, stupidest mistake. I try for the giant lord skip. Instead of going down that stairs, down the ladder, and just going through the way you're supposed to, face away from this ledge. I'll tell you how to do the giant lord skip, but if you haven't died yet, I don't recommend it. It is a little bit faster. Face away from this ledge, then do a back step, and then aim your bow towards that area, and then run and jump. And I should have made that. I have no idea why I didn't make it. The guy could have grabbed on like Tomb Raider and pulled himself up. I don't know what he was doing. It's like he was playing with his dick while he's flying through the air. I don't know. But for some reason it didn't let me make that jump. And that's called the giant lord skip. It's definitely possible. If you're not good at it, you better get good at it. And I practice. This is the worst part for me, because I want to do this so bad, and I can do it. It just sometimes it takes me a few tries, and it doesn't waste too much time, but it sucks because I hadn't died yet, and that was my first death. Once again, I get really close. I'm telling you, that is close, and I die again. So that was my first death, doing something risky I didn't have to do. So I can definitely make it through this whole run without dying, because I almost did it. The only times I died on this whole run, well, I did die you will see I died somewhere else, but I was already pissed off and irritated from dying on the giant lord skip. But yeah, if you haven't died yet, I don't recommend doing the giant lord skip unless you're like going for the world record. Here we go again, trying it again. Don't have my bow out, but get your bow out to aim right around there. Do a step back and then run and jump. And you can hit that platform down there with your cat ring. Even without the cat ring. That time I just fucked it up. Frustrated. I'm lucky I got my personal best, to be honest. And I was just pissed off right here. I was so pissed. Fucking pissed. I just realized I hadn't died yet until I tried that fucking jump. So I said screw it, I'm going the other way. I'm going the long way. For some reason I'm not making this jump. I told myself I would give it 3 tries, and if I didn't get it, I would head this way. And I've never been this way before. I always make the giant lord, I always make that skip. It takes me a few tries. Sometimes I've tried it 20 times. I've tried that 20 times before. I've tried it probably 30 times. I've tried that jump at least 100 times now. And I've hit it like probably 15 times. So I'm like 15% on that fucking thing. But I have hit it on my first try before. I've hit it on my second try. I've hit it on my third try. I've literally never been here except for this run. This is the only run I've ever come to this door. It's because I was fed up and I knew that I was on pace to get my personal best, so I didn't want to risk another death. So that's the way you can go if you don't do the Giant Lord skip. But definitely you need to practice the Giant Lord skip. So if you want the world record, you got to do it. So you got to practice it. So you got to risk it sometimes. And I've risked it plenty of times. So don't look at me like, oh, he gave up. That's the first time I've ever not got the Giant Lord skip. And it's just because I wanted to get my personal best. And I was on track for it. So I said 3 tries and then we're done. But here is the Giant Lord. Use a bright bug if you have enough left. You want to save 1 or 2 for the Throne Watcher and Defender and the Chandra. You want to save 2 or 3, I would say for the Throne Watcher and the Chandra. But I have enough left that I can use one. Buff up with fire. You don't have to wait for that fire there. You can just run as soon as you get in. And that's the best way to do it. But if you want to play it safe, there's a rolling head, so you gotta watch out for that. I don't think you can make it by without waiting for it. If you get behind this little wall here, he can't hit you. So, as you can see, he can't hit you there. But I got hit by the damn fire, so I had to waste a whole bunch of time. Rolled, he somehow hit me. I don't understand that. I guess his foot hit me while he was... And then he killed me. So that's my 4th death. We're almost at the point where I'm not going to get my personal best. If I die anymore, I think... No. I mean, it's almost at that point. We can't die very much more, or I'm not going to get my PB. Which isn't the end of the world. I like to practice. I have a whole bunch of saves of completed speed runs, and I got like 8 of them, so my top 8 speed run times, as long as I beat one of those and make my 8 times better, I'm kinda happy, to be honest. They're all in the 140s now, which is great. I think my worst time is like the one I did on my live stream now. I got like 8 times in the 140s now, which sounds like terrible, but it's in-game time. I don't know how much difference in-game time is from real time, but it's a little bit. It's at least a little bit different. And I hate how he hits you with his foot when he steps to try to hit you with his sword. That's like double dipping in my opinion. You can kill him pretty fast with this fire and a bright bug. I haven't really figured him out completely, because I usually kill him with a bow and arrow when I'm not trying to do it super fast. Like when I'm farming souls, I usually kill him with a bow and arrow up on that ledge to the left there. So I'm not like super good at fighting them up close and personal, but usually I can kill him in 1 try in about 3 stamina bars, I'd say. And we got him before he could stomp down that last time. So get the hell out of here. You can use a bone, you can do whatever, as long as you got his... I like to run over here just to make sure everything's cool, and it only takes a second longer to run over there and get out of here. So that's it. Now we're gonna head to the Throne Watcher and Defender and the Chandra, the last fights of the speed run. Died 4 times so far. You could head back to Majula right here if you haven't already. I only recommend that if you're a beginner and you're just trying to make sure you complete it and get a good decent time to try to beat, This is a good time to head back to Majula if, you want to use all those souls that you've been accumulating after the Shrine of Winter. But definitely not optimal, definitely not ideal, definitely not world record, definitely not. So, Just a suggestion for a noob like me. Okay, here's the deal with this fight. Make sure you have your King's Ring on, first of all. What you want to do, and this is hard to do, and I've done it a few times, but the optimal, ideal, whatever word you want to use, way to do this fight is get over here, run and jump off this ledge. It's important. You want to lose that health. That's important. I never thought that was important. I seen Gunnar doing it. I didn't know why he always jumped. Is that faster? Jumping off there, is that faster? No, it's because he wants to lose that health. And the reason you want to lose that health, it's not the red tier stone ring. It's not that. The reason you want to use that health, there's an old Radiant Life gem we grabbed way back in Drag Lake Castle, right after the Stone Soldier and that bonfire where I said that the Royal Swordsman always runs in before I can sit down. There's a old Radiant Life gem we grabbed right there. And if you pop that old Radiant Life gem, and it starts to heal your health that you lost by jumping right there, and you do a Bright Bug, and you put Gold Pine Resin on, if you pop that old Radiant Life gem right in fucking Throne Defender's face, like that, and then you just get in there and you just hit him. Hit him, hit him, 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 hit him. Your old Radiant Life gem's going. It's going. It's still going. You can almost kill him. And the old Radiant Life gem keeps up with him hitting you. It keeps up a little bit with the Watcher. The Watcher can't go crazy on you. They can't both be going crazy on you, okay? But if the Watcher's lacking, if he's stepped back, not really attacking you, and you pop that old Radiant Life gem, and you got that Bright Bug, and you got that Gold Pine Resin, and he's hitting you, and you just go crazy on him. You go crazy on him, and you're getting your health back with the old Radiant Life gem, and it's, you know, you can knock down the Throne Defender to like almost no health. And that's the way you're supposed to do it. It didn't really work out for me here because the Watcher decided to jump in a little bit too soon. I chickened out a little bit, but the main goal was to kill these guys in one try. Which he's down. Once they're down, once you get one down, you don't have to kill them both at the same time. Get that out of your head. You don't have to kill them both at the same time. I'm going to say it one more time because people think you have to. You do not have to kill them both at the same time. Let him go and try to revive him. That gives you tons of time to kill him. When the Throne Watcher, when you kill one of them, I don't care which one. It's easier to kill Defender first, but let's say you kill Defender first. When Throne Watcher goes to revive him, you can knock out half of his HP bar before he gets him revived. So don't worry about that. You don't have to kill them both at the same time. Here, just hit her as many times as you can. And the trick to Nashandra is this. Pop a life gem. Make her shoot the laser. Run in. Hit her a couple times. Run out. Pop a life gem. Make her shoot the laser. Run in. Hit her a couple times. Run out. Pop a life gem. Make her shoot the laser. Run in. Hit her a couple times. It didn't exactly work for me. She chased me down once. But it worked okay. And the life gems will keep up with the curse. And they bait her laser. And you can just run around the laser and hit her a couple times. And she's not that hard. She has killed me before. Sometimes she'll try to go after you with the scythe, and sometimes the laser will have a fucking weird hitbox and hit you and kill you. Just make sure you run wide around the laser. Don't run close to it. Run wide around it. Get in there and kill her. Boom, dead. That easy. Just bait her with life gems, pretty much. Not that hard. Nashandra's pretty easy. Throne Watcher and Defender and the Shrine of Amana and the Giant Lord Skip is the hardest parts of this run. And just getting through the first half of the fucking run without doing anything stupid. That's the hardest parts. And that's it. We're done. Time. So you can take 10 minutes off of my... You could probably take 10, 11, 12 minutes off of my in-game time. And that's probably my real time. So I got we'll see here soon, but I guess it don't matter since we got a bunch of credits to get through here. I ended up getting 1 hour or whatever it is, 140 and something. We'll see here shortly, but it was 30 seconds better than my personal best. So thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to show you guys this. This is my new personal best. I go by in-game time right now just because I don't have a timer. I don't have a computer. I use a PS4. I use the share function. I wish I was live streaming. That's why I would have a timer pretty much. After I'm done, it would show the time up in the corner, you know? So that is kind of a better timer than what I did here. But I like to practice, so I practice. I get in the groove kind of, and I'll practice. You know, sometimes I'll practice like 10 times in a row. And if I beat my personal best, I'm like always recording. So I'm always recording just in case I get my personal best, because I knew this would happen eventually. Eventually I would get my PB and I would put it up on my channel, and I'd have to do it in 2 videos. I know it sucks that it's in 2 videos, but anyway, before everybody tunes off, I'm gonna show my time here. So we have to wait through these credits. You always have to wait through the credits, and then you have to quit and save. So it'll take you to the bonfire Majula. Once the credits are done, you can't skip them. There's no way, there's no button you can press. There's nothing you can do. You can't skip the credits. You have to watch them. And then once you get the credits are done, it takes you back to Majula, and you'll hit quit and save, and then that'll record your time. I don't know if it counts the credits. I don't know if it counts. I don't know what it counts, but I know I do it the same way every time. So you know, it's consistent for me and my PB, in-game time PB that I'm using on PS4 sharing. You know, I'm not on PC. I'm not on Twitch streaming with the timer and all that shit, but maybe one day, once I'm better. I'm just practicing right now. I'm just practicing, just beating my PB, trying not to die, trying to get the untrue white ring, trying to just beat my PB, using in-game time. So anyway, before you tune out because you don't want to see these damn credits and you're done listening to me and everything, please subscribe. You know, that keeps me going. I would put out a video every day if I got enough subscribers. If people, let's say 3 or 4 or 5 people watch this video and they haven't subscribed yet, and they all subscribed and say, Sinny, I just subscribed because I love this video is awesome and I liked it, I subscribed. If 5 people said that, I would do another video. I would do at least one the next day. I'd probably put out another video that night. I'd probably put out, it's just however quick my numbers go up is the more videos I will put out. It's just the way it works for a small YouTuber. The more subscriptions I get, the more motivation I get to put out videos. The less I feel like shit about how slow my channel's growing. The faster it grows, the faster I'm gonna put up videos. The faster it grows, the faster I get subs, the faster I get likes, the faster I get views, the faster I get shares or whatever. The faster I'll get better at this. The faster I'll put out more videos. I'll put 1 out a day. I'll put out 2 out a week. I'll put out 3 out a week. It all depends on how many subscriptions, views, likes I get. It's just, it correlates. It's one thing affects the other 100%. If you're listening to this bullshit right now and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. 1 fucking sub makes my day sometimes. Like all the time. That'll make me put out another video like Sunday night or Monday night or Tuesday night. It'll make me do 2 in a week just by 1 person saying good job, or I subbed for this, or this was awesome, or good job, keep going. You know, somebody said that in my last video. They said good job, keep going. That made my day. Just knowing that 1 person watched it and was rooting for me to do better. That's all I want. I just want people to root for me to do better. And usually when I go on a spiel like this and say this kind of shit, somebody will fucking unsubscribe, because the world is full of trolls. It don't affect me. I don't give a fuck. Can you hear it in my voice? I don't give a fuck about a troll. I don't care. Don't care. I'm a troll. I can be a troll too. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. So, fuck a troll. Trolls are funny sometimes, but it don't bother me. If you're that type of person that'll unsubscribe just because somebody's asking for subscriptions to keep themselves going and motivated, then fuck you. I don't want you to be subscribed anyway. You're a shitty sub anyway. Fuck you. So anyway, everybody out there, please subscribe. Please like if you've already subscribed, and share and tell a friend too. And we'll keep doing this shit. We'll keep doing it. Just numbers. Numbers matter to me. Likes matter. Subs matter. Views matter. When people share, I'm like, whoa, somebody fucking shared my video. That's cool. When people put it in a playlist, I'm like, whoa, somebody put one of my videos in a playlist. I don't even care, like, what that mean. It's just cool. Just to see the numbers go up. And not to stagnate and have a shitty, nothing channel that goes nowhere. Like, that would suck. But, on the other hand, I do like doing this for myself. I do like doing this channel for myself. Just to record my accomplishments in gaming, pretty much. So, even if this shit doesn't go anywhere, I probably still do it a little bit at least. To record my accomplishments in gaming, or whatever, like speedruns and that type of shit. But, anyway, enough on that bitchy tirade shit. Nobody wants to hear that fucking shit. Luckily, people have probably already tuned out because the credits and it's the end of the video and the speedrun's over, so maybe people won't hear my bitching. And maybe somebody will, and they'll actually sub and they'll get it. If people get it, it's just awesome when people get it. When they understand. It's like giving somebody money for doing something that makes them want to do it. Like when you have a job. When you have a job and you get a review and they give you more money, they give you a raise and tell you good job, doesn't that make you want to do better? You're like, hell yeah, when I do good at this shit, people give me more shit and it makes me want to do better. That's what subs and likes are. They're the fucking money of the small YouTuber. A like is like handing me $1. A like is like handing me $5, like $10. A sub's like handing me $20. And not for real. Not real money. I make $0. I make $0 on this channel. I got like 138 subscribers right now. And here comes a fucking ice cream man, because Hillbillyville, USA is where I fucking live. But anyway, Speedrun Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna let this end because I was gonna let the ice cream man go by, but fuck it, let's just have it in the background. It's no big deal. Gonna sit in front of your house until you buy some ice cream. This is my life. Trying to record a video, and there's a fucking ice cream man just sitting in front of my house. Alright, that's the end of the credits, so you just gotta save and quit real fast. Boom, boom, boom. Quit game, yes. And that'll get you your time. So now just go to continue. We're almost done here. I just want to show you my time and then we'll be done. So please subscribe if you haven't, like if you have, and share and tell a friend, please. And I know this time isn't awesome, but it's my PB, and I'll keep getting better. 1:40:23, my new PB, and you can see my other times there for a second. And see you guys next time. Peace.